Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing your January 23rd, 2020 daily tarot card reading. Okay, I appreciate donations. If you'd like to make one, look in the description box below for the link, along with personal tarot reading links, okay, if you need one. All right, so like, subscribe, share, comment, okay? Great. So the first card that I have for you is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This card is about a female who is trying to acquire funds. I mean, this could be family funds, but for this reading, this is a working female or feminine energy. And there's an issue going on with her money, okay? She is trying to put in work, but there's something that is sabotaging her ability to feel appreciated at work, financially rewarded at work. There's some type of sabotage or just, I guess, elements or obstacles working against this female's money, okay? So she also could be in the energy of just having negative vibes with the people around her. Normally, like, this Queen of Pentacles is like loving, taking care of her family or whatever else. Since she's in her work environment, she is not necessarily dealing with her family, like domestic life right now. This is about her work environment. I'm not sure if she's having to focus more on her outward appearance, so she's working on her beauty and everything else to keep up her appearances for work at the moment, which I guess that's not a problem, but for some reason, being superficial came up quite a couple times during this reading. I'm not sure if it's relevant to you, okay? But this female is trying to work on her money. So when you go to work so that you can earn money so that you can afford to buy the things that you need. So what I was trying to explain is because our Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse position, it's kind of like you're working, but it's almost like you feel like you're doing volunteer work. Nobody's showing appreciation. You're not getting the money you desire to have. You're being sabotaged. Something negative is going on because when it comes to this queen's abundance or her dreams being fulfilled, she has the Nine of Cups reversed, okay? That means she's going to work. She's working really hard. She's attempting to grow money into her bank account, but something's not working, okay? So her dreams are not being fulfilled. And it's rather disappointing, so that's why she's in the reverse position. She's kind of feeling messed up about the situation because how many people want to go to work and not get paid for it, you know? How many people want to go to work and be sabotaged? And too often this is what's going on. And that's rather unfortunate and probably needs to stop. So let me see what else is going on for the Queen of Pentacles. So okay, there's something going on for this queen in regard to some type of family reunion or reunion with young people, reunion with a past partner, something to that effect, okay? So I don't know if, okay, so if you're in Queen of Pentacles energy and you're going to work, you're working really hard, you normally would have wanted to take care of your loved ones and be a little bit domestic, but you've been so busy working hard, you haven't had time for your loved ones, okay? So it's almost like you're longing for time to spend with your loved ones. And I'm not sure if you're going to get that time or not, but I think that's what's on your mind. You're going to work, you're working because you need the money, but your heart is probably on your loved ones, okay? So the next card here is the Strength card reversed. So for some reason, Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is relevant for, you're feeling weak. You're feeling weak because you're trying to achieve this goal, whatever goal you have in mind, and apparently it's eluding you, okay? I wonder if you just have this thought on your mind, all I want is my children, all I want is my family, all I want is my loved ones. I'm working really hard, all I want is my money, okay? You're thinking that, but you're not achieving it, and it's making you feel weak and sad. So the next card is, this is confirming once more. So we have the Magician card reversed. So it's confirming once more like your dreams are not being manifested as you desire. what the effort that you're putting in, you feel like you're getting nothing back, and it's rather disappointing to you. So the next card is the Justice card in the reverse. And so you're kind of feeling like it's an injustice, because when you go to work, you'd appreciate it if you get paid. When you go to work, you'd appreciate it if there's not sabotage. You know, it's like there's some types of injustice that are going on. I'm not sure if gossip is going on at work. Just there could be a number of issues that are going on that are not on the up and up. I don't know if you see corruption on your job. I really don't know what you're seeing, but things are not, they're not in their idealistic form. It's not like you go to work, you get your pay, you go home, you're happy, you put your money in your bank account. Something's going wrong or something's off, okay? I didn't quite know what this Justice card meant. I don't even know if I need the clarifying cards. But, well, if I give them to you, it'll make the reading really long. Let me see if I'm going to give them to you. Let's see. Okay. So, injustice. I didn't really understand. Okay. So, I did clarify. The first card that I have is the Three of Cups. Okay. This has something to do with like a celebration. Okay. Like, for the Queen of Pentacles, she was desiring to see her children, desiring to see her family, her loved ones, someone from her past, okay? So she's thinking about happy times. It's like I went to work, I did my work, where's my family, you know? I want to enjoy myself, I work too hard. Something like that is going through your mind, okay? The next card is the Hanged Man, okay? So you may be feeling stuck. You're like, okay, I have to go to work, I know that, but I really, really want to see my family, my loved ones, okay? You're stuck. Okay. The next card here is the King of Swords, okay? I'm not sure if this is a husband or a boss. King of Swords, this type of energy is someone who's like, do whatever I tell you to do. It's not about love. It's more like it's probably your boss. Okay? It's not necessarily a loving energy. It's kind of like you're under my control. I'm not sure if that's the best explanation, because this Queen of Pentacles is having an issue in her workplace. So I just assume this King of Swords is not her husband, it's her boss. Okay? But there's not an energy of like love and respect. There's something going on in the work environment. So I'm going to keep giving you clarifying cards here. Okay. The next card is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles card is about charity. Okay. I'm going to put the two cards together for a minute, because I think this is about a boss. And the boss, it has something to do with how much is the boss paying the employee. And in this case, the employee is the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So this is clarifying what the injustice is. So I'm going to put these two cards down and see if I hear the rest of the story of what is going on. Okay. So now the next card is the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So someone is trying to invest themselves to build a career. I don't know if they're going to school. Okay, so it's very possible this Queen of Pentacles is trying to build her career. So she may be going to school and going to work. And that's why she's missing her family so much, because she's spending a lot of time investing in her career. Okay? And I'm not sure if this is this payout. Maybe this was a payout where the Queen of Pentacles had to pay money to go to class to help build her career. Okay. And I'm not sure if that's the only thing, because the way I saw it earlier is different. Okay, the last card that was clarifying was the Queen of Cups. Okay. The Queen of Cups is loving, nurturing. This is kind of like a wife, okay? So I'm not sure what's happening. The way I saw it earlier was that if this King of Swords was the husband of the Queen of Pentacles, he wasn't showing much love to her, okay? The queen was stuck in between her work and her family, I think. So maybe this could be her husband, okay? And if this is her husband, there's some type of charity given. You notice there's a man here, and we just had the King of Swords a while ago. So the masculine is giving out donations, charity, giving out funds to others, okay? Looks like he's giving out funds to an elderly man here in this picture, but the picture doesn't have to be relevant, okay? But anyway, so he was giving out, the King of Swords was giving out funds to, I guess, deserving parties, okay? So here, when we have the Eight of Pentacles, I just know it has to do with like career development, career training, okay? Is the husband like going to school or something? I don't know how this is relevant. When I clarified, I got a lot of cards that came out. And so I'm just explaining to you the cards that came out that I don't 100% understand. What I thought happened was that the husband and or the boss was giving money to a queen of coin. I said queen of coins. Queen of cups. Okay? But I don't know what this has to do with education or someone in training. I really don't understand this card, the Eight of Pentacles card, and how it's relevant. Okay, but I was wondering if the injustice has something to do with money going to another party. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll clarify that later. Okay, but I don't really 100% understand this Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, I know what it means. I don't understand what it means in regard to this Queen of Cups. Is the husband or is the boss going to school and paying for classes and giving money to someone else? And then the Queen of Pentacles is losing funds, and that's the issue? I'm not sure, okay? But I essentially thought that there's a Queen of Cups gaining funds, but the Queen of Pentacles is losing funds, and that's the injustice, okay? So all of these cards were under the Justice card reversed. All right, so then we have, okay, so you guys might have missed the story now. I went off on a tangent about clarifying cards. So we had the Queen of Pentacles. She was upset something's going on at work. She's not manifesting her desires as she would like. And due to that, it's causing a tower moment. Someone might be going to class or college, or so it's either a husband or a boss has some type of career training, okay? Or a Queen of Cups. I don't know. There's something is causing a tower moment. So because again, I didn't 100% understand, I clarified. I have a lot of cards to show for it. So let me see. I got 2 sets of cards. These came out first. And then because I wasn't sure if they were actually supposed to be there, then these cards came out, okay? So I'm going to give you the shorter stack of cards, okay? So I figured the tower moment was the injustice going on at work. It has something to do with funds being lost, okay? And because funds were lost, it's causing a problem for someone's home life, okay? So here we go. Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is about materialization of your goals and desires. Okay. Now we saw 2 times. We have the Nine of Cups reversed and we have the Magician reversed. Okay. 2 times it continues to tell us that as the Queen of Pentacles is trying to manifest wealth for herself and her family, it's not working. Okay, so this Knight of Wands is telling us about, excuse me, materialization of financial goals, okay? At least this card is in the upright, at least. So she is trying to manifest her goals, okay? The next card is the Page of Swords, okay? So she's being spied on by the boss. I don't know if by her husband, but possibly by the boss. Okay, and due to the spying, I think she was let go. Okay, So this is the Hermit card, okay? So she's in solitude. I don't know how many sets of clarifying cards you want. The first set that I gave to you was a long story. Whatever I just gave to you should be good enough for the moment. So we just understand that the Queen of Pentacles is trying to manifest, but yet there's something going on in the work situation. She can't manifest what she desires. There's a tower moment, okay? And someone finds themselves alone without a job, something like that, okay? It may have something to do with someone going back to college or working on another career plan elsewhere, or funds being misdirected away from the Queen of Pentacles and going elsewhere, okay? So in essence, the Queen of Pentacles goes home to her family, okay? Her family life is happy. Apparently, it was possibly a two income earning family. That was in the past. Right now, the situation is changing, okay? Because one person, the feminine, is having an issue with her work environment or with her work situation, okay? So how does that affect the home and family life? So the next card here is the Moon reversed, okay? So I'm not sure if the Queen of Pentacles is afraid to mess up her family life, joy, happiness situation. I don't know if she has told her husband yet what is going on, okay? So there could be secrets. And let me see, the Moon reversed is about maybe just emotional drama that's going on. I wonder if this is internalized drama within the Queen of Pentacles. Her family life is happy, and maybe she doesn't even want to tell her husband because she doesn't want to break his heart. And the situation was maybe tearing her up on the inside anyway. Okay, so I guess eventually she had to tell. I mean, you can't keep that a secret for long. So, I'm not sure if that was the issue, the secret. Okay, it could have been fear. The Moon reverse could have been fear, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles had a happy family life, okay? So that's rather unfortunate. So right now, they're becoming a one family income earning. That made no sense. Instead of a two income earning family, now they became a one income earning family, okay? So it's throwing the family finances in a, I don't know, spin. I don't know who earned more money. Was it the husband or the wife? Okay, but now the husband's income is the only income. Okay. So the next card is Judgment, okay, in the reverse. So the Judgment in the reverse, I'm going to take that as it's not a judgment that the Queen of Pentacles made. It's a judgment someone above her made, okay, which is her employer. They made a choice to let her go. And because of that, that's the final call. It's like no ifs, ands, or buts. She doesn't have a choice in the matter. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. So the next card here is the Death card reversed. Okay. The Death card reversed means that someone is obsessed. Very likely is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This situation is tearing her apart, okay? And I don't know how many days or nights she was away from her children, her husband, investing in her work environment and hoping it would be beneficial to her and her family, okay? So I don't know if she's sitting up and just worrying about what's going on and how it's negatively affecting her well-being right now, okay? So anyway, this Death in the reverse card has to do with not letting go, being kind of obsessed about what's going on, being worried, So the next card is Temperance in the reverse. This card it's saying the same thing. It's basically being upset, not letting go, not being able to balance out, okay? Because she's feeling like a victim. And I'm going to go to the next card, okay? So, okay. that situation was rather sad. So let's get out of that energy of being sad, okay? So when all is said and done, if it didn't work the first time, let's try again, okay? So the next card is the Well, okay? So perhaps this Queen of Pentacles reversed is saying, okay, that job didn't work out, fine, I'll find something else, okay? So now she's invested her time and energy into finding a different career avenue to explore, okay? To make her dreams and wishes come true. So there's a process in order to find a job. She has to look for a job, apply for a job, interview for a job. You know, this is a daily reading. And sometimes I wonder, I have a lot of cards on the table. Maybe it's not just one day's reading, okay? Maybe it's a couple days or just one person's story, okay? So anyway, the Five of Wands could mean that you socialized. Someone said, oh, I'm so sorry you lost your job. You know, over there, they're hiring down the road, you know? So you could just be socializing and finding information on what to do next, okay? All right, so the next card is the Ace of Swords, okay? So you're trying to shake off the negative energy and trying to put on your happy face. And so now Ace of Swords, you want to have victory in your new situation, okay? So maybe perhaps you will introduce yourself down the road wherever you were directed to go, and it's like it seems like everything's on the up and up, and you're like cheerful, yay, I have some type of victory. They need a person to do this or that over at that location, and I'm the perfect person for the job. So like you're excited, okay? And so the next card here, I'm so sorry guys, it's heartbreak. So it sounded like it was gonna be great, but well, it just didn't work, okay? Okay, so the next card is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles, I'm not sure if she is by herself at the moment. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back now because I just noticed something. Okay, so when I was at the well, okay, that was possibly about finding a new opportunity, okay? One job situation didn't work, so you're looking elsewhere. Okay, that card might have been correct. But here, the Five of Wands, maybe perhaps she's in an argument with her spouse, okay? Sometimes financial situations do cause arguments. So there could have been an argument. She could have spoken her piece. Maybe I don't know. What if her husband accused her? What if her husband is the King of Swords in the clarifying cards earlier, okay? What if the husband accused her of doing something wrong at work and then she had to defend herself here with Ace of Swords, okay? If she did defend herself, she did come across successfully, okay? But then the Three of Swords here could be about winning the battle but losing the war. So she might have been able to defend herself against her husband's words. But then he did not show love, care, affection. And he just, I don't know, probably had a bad attitude. Possibly walked away. Because the next card was the Queen of Pentacles here, possibly by herself, okay? That's why I had to go back, because I was like, wait, how'd she end up by herself? Okay, so the financial issue caused some type of family disruption. The husband maybe went out to party. I don't know why I said that. The husband went out somewhere. I don't know if this is permanent or not. Maybe he went off to work. I'm not sure. Okay. So let me see. So the Queen of Pentacles was there tending to her home. Okay. She honestly missed her home life anyway. So maybe she has a chance to catch up back with her loved ones. Okay. So the Two of Wands card here. Maybe perhaps this is the boss and he is calling back for I don't know what. We did have a final judgment call. I'm not sure. If this is not the Queen's boss, this could just be her husband. I don't know where he went. So he might have gotten upset with her because they had an argument. Maybe he went to work. Maybe now he's trying to find his direction. Maybe perhaps he's apologizing and saying, you know what, honey, I'm sorry. We got into an argument. I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I know you feel sad because you lost your job, and I apologize, okay? So the next card is the King of Cups reversed, okay? So I need to really figure out who is whom, okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, who's probably by herself. There was an argument between herself and her husband, possibly, okay? Or someone, her husband. It could be the Queen of Pentacles arguing with her husband or with someone else. This could be her boss calling back to check on her, or it could be her husband, okay? But then the question now is, who is the King of Cups reversed, okay? Is it that her husband was being a gentleman for a second? Hey, honey, I'm calling to check up on you. Are you okay? And then after that, he has some type of weird scheme, lie, manipulation going on behind the scenes. Like, is he a two-faced spouse and he's only showing one side? Because if this is the husband, there's a possibility he could have been the one helping to, I guess, sabotage his wife's career indirectly. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. But if you know what I'm talking about, then hey. Okay, so now what is going on? What is going on now is the Knight of Swords, okay? This Knight of Swords is in the reverse, okay? Give me 1 second. Because what I'm just telling you is this King of Cups in the reverse, he is, he's not really trustworthy, okay? So if this is her husband, he's up to no good, and he was probably fighting with her kind of on purpose because possibly he had other things going on. And so he was never really loving in the first place. If he showed up as the King of Swords, he did have other things going on. Okay? So the Knight of Swords in the reverse is about, instead of a person going toward their goals with strength and vigor, they're weak. If they go toward a goal, they may not achieve it. It's like you're going into battle, but you're not prepared. You're going into battle, but you don't believe in the cause, okay? So I'm going to guess this is the husband's energy, okay? Is this the husband going to work, but he's in a bad mood? Okay, another question. Is the King of Cups in the reverse position because he used to be a loving husband and now he's grouchy because his wife's situation is upsetting the household? Okay? If that's the case, the king is above board. He's just probably upset. Okay? Hopefully hopefully he's not betraying his wife behind the scenes, okay? So the next card here is the Fool reversed. So the husband is possibly regretting his decision. I don't know if it's to fuss at his wife when it wasn't her fault. If the husband was in the background doing mischievous things and causing his wife's downfall indirectly, maybe he regrets doing that. And I'm not sure what else to say here. I'm going to put this card down. Okay. So the next card is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I think I'm kind of concerned. I'm concerned because I am wondering if both the husband and the wife are having financial problems now. Okay? Because it's almost like the husband got upset by his wife's situation. I'm not sure if it's affecting him now on his work. So, okay, so now the next card is the Page of Swords. Guys, remember we had the Page of Swords show up as a clarifying card. The wife went to work. She was being spied on. Let me look at the clarifying cards one more time. Okay. She was trying to materialize her goals. She was being spied on, and now she was in hermit mode, okay? So, I don't know if it was the boss who was spying on the wife. It could have been the husband who was spying on the wife, okay? So unless there was some issue, was the husband concerned she had another person at work and he was spying? I don't know. There's a lot of things that could be considered here, okay? So right now we have the Page of Swords in the reverse, someone super spying or causing mischief behind the scenes. Because we were dealing with the husband's energy, it's very possible that the husband is playing some type of indirect role in this situation, okay? I don't think the boss right now is playing any role. So for the spying card, the Page of Swords to come out again, I just assumed that it was the husband who was spying all along. And okay, so basically what I'm picking up on is that the wife was having trouble at work, but I don't know if that was her main trouble because there might be trouble at home that was going on, and I'm not sure if she was there enough to see what was going on. Okay, so there was some type of mischief being made. Okay, the husband might have got some bad news about his finances. That might be something separate from his wife's bad news. I'm not sure if he was making mischief. If there's a possibility if the boss was spying, is still going on here and is causing trouble in the home, or is causing trouble on the husband's work. Okay? Okay, so now what is the next card? So the next card here is the Ten of Swords, okay? So this is really, really interesting, and it's not like in a good way. Because basically what I'm picking up on is that the wife was being indirectly sabotaged. The husband might be indirectly being sabotaged. I don't know if he's just allowing his wife's situation to disrupt him. But there's betrayal. Okay? This may be a little bit deeper than just betrayal. This could be that the family situation is feeling totally destroyed and ruined by spying. Okay? I honestly don't know if this is, I don't know if there's some type of agenda behind the scenes on a grander scale to mess up the whole family, or if it's coming from one person's work situation and affecting the other person's work situation. I really don't know, but there's just this feeling now that all of this destruction is maybe happening on purpose. Somebody is co-creating it on purpose. I don't know the reason why, okay? So the next card here is the High Priestess card reversed. This is a card about passion or about vanity, okay? Okay, now vanity, remember I said vanity or superficiality was going to come up? Okay, when I go back here with the Queen of Pentacles, if she was being vain, was she in a relationship with someone at work? Okay, and then let me see if there's something else. I didn't see that the masculine was cheating with someone yet. to my knowledge. The only thing that I would have here is that when he was in King of Cups reversed position, that is probably not trustworthy energy. He could have just been upset. Okay? So he wasn't in the best light here, but then to have the Knight of Swords here, I don't know. What if he was going toward the spy? What if the spy was his other, what if her husband had another partner and she was the spy causing problems, okay? This is a general reading, so this is like an idea of what could be going on. I'm not going to get too specific, okay? To get down to the nitty-gritty and even get more details. Because we have this Page of Swords in the reverse. And earlier, to clarify, I think it was the Tower card, there was the Page of Swords again. So we had the Page of Swords upright and we had the Page of Swords in the reverse. So earlier at work for the wife, someone was just spying. But here they're making mischief. That was later on in the reading, okay? Someone is purposefully making mischief for this family's finances, okay? Because previous to this mischief card, we had the Ace of Pentacles reversed, okay? So the husband had gotten bad news about his finances. So if the husband was sleeping around, his partner, whoever he was sleeping around with, is possibly the one making trouble for both income sources, okay, for the family. Okay, so we had the last card I went over, I think, was the High Priestess reversed. And right, okay, a loss. Okay. This has to do with passion and Lord, I really think that the husband was cheating. The person he was cheating with caused his wife to lose her work and for his work, both for them to have, wow, sad. Wow. Okay, so that's what it seems like is going on. And I think what's going on is if the husband is now realizing that because we had the Fool reversed, okay? So he regrets his past mistakes, his past decisions. So he slept with someone in the past and that person's making trouble now. That's what it seems like is going on. Let me see. Okay, so now if the husband realizes what is going on, okay, let me show you more. So we have the Page of Swords in the reverse, making mischief, okay? Note, by the way, that there's a female on this card, just you know, to say that was his maybe other person from the past, maybe, okay? So the Page of Swords here has a sword. See our sword? Okay? But look what happened. The page took her sword. Lordy, guys, see that? 10 swords in his back. Wow. All right. So, okay. So the husband seeing what is going on, because he's the one who probably has the loss. The High Priestess reverse came behind the 10 of Swords, betrayal. Okay, so he probably lost his job too. And what's going on is he sees what he did, what he caused, and he probably is feeling ill now. Because it's like, oh my gosh, I caused the destruction of my whole family. How could I have done such a foolish thing? Wow. Okay, so now we have the Hanged Man reversed, okay? And the Hanged Man reverse is about, it's about not listening to your intuition, okay? That's the husband. Maybe he knew better and he did the wrong thing. So he might feel like he betrayed his own self. He betrayed his wife. He betrayed his family. He betrayed everything he worked so hard for in the past. Okay? Remember that I didn't understand what was going on earlier? Up here, let me grab these cards. Okay, so here these were the clarifying cards for the justice. Something was unjust. We had the King of Swords. This was the husband. I didn't know who it was. It was the husband being cold and unloving to his wife. And he was giving out funds for someone else to go to school to build their career. And the person he was giving funds to was the Queen of Cups. Okay? So this other woman was in Queen of Cups energy. She was appearing as though she was loving and nurturing and a good domestic housekeeper, appearing as a wife to the King of Swords, to the husband of the Queen of Pentacles, okay? She appeared that way. But really and truly, let me hold the cards. Really and truly, she was just a mischief maker, okay? She didn't get what she wanted at some point, and she started to cause trouble. Maybe at some point, the husband, okay, it could be because their family life was happy, okay? The husband was in King of Swords energy to clarify the injustice, but maybe that was in the past. But maybe they were actually happy now, okay? So that makes sense of what I didn't understand. All right. Now, okay. So we had the Hanged Man reversed, okay? And now, so we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So now after the husband is saying, wow, I messed up my family. I messed up everything. Why'd I do that? You know? So now, as the King of Pentacles, I don't know how this comes about. This is interesting. Does he have money in his savings account? Is this a bank? Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to hold this thought, okay? Is he a landlord? Okay, so I don't know what the King of Pentacles is there for. The next card is the World Reversed. The World Reversed is about regrets, okay? So it's just trying to explain that the husband, we're still dealing with the husband's energy. And he has regrets about his decisions in the past and how now he has betrayed his own career and his wife's career. Okay. Now his opportunities are limited. I don't know if it's to find another job because there's a person behind the scenes sabotaging. So now it may be harder for him to find another job. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. He's feeling like he's carrying a heavy burden. Apparently, he has some type of money or something. So maybe he was saving. Recall, he was giving money to this Queen of Pentacles. So he has money somewhere that the wife does not know of, okay? So the King of Pentacles now is feeling overburdened. And, well, apparently he caused the drama. So, So what does he do? And this is what I don't really understand because where's the wife? Where's his wife? He's in King of Pentacles energy. He knows he kind of betrayed his family, but where's his wife? Last when we saw her, she was over here by herself. I don't understand how I don't really understand. I got lost. He just ran up, honey, I lost my job. He said, okay. And then he rode off like a weak Knight of Swords and he didn't care. Okay, so I don't understand that. You guys can, I don't know. You could try to explain it to me in the comments, but I don't know if I'll understand it. So let me see. So the King of Pentacles now is saying he has too many burdens to bear. Although it's kind of his fault, though. So now he is trying to make another choice. So his other choice is to be by himself. And like I said, I don't understand. Like, you just walk away from your wife and then you're gone. You don't care. I don't know. Okay, so just to tell you this, she was left heartbroken by herself. I guess he had a conversation with her, but okay. So I don't know if he just told her there, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, and that was the conversation. Okay, where are we going with this? You don't have a job anymore, so now I'm gone? I don't know. Wow, that's a sad conversation. Aye, aye. Okay, so anyway, so the King of Pentacles decided to be by himself. Either that or he's sitting thinking, trying to figure out, like, what do I do next? Okay, so we'll probably figure this out if the reading picks up with the same storyline. But the last card for this reading is that he decides to go to calmer waters. Okay, this doesn't have to be literally, because I'm kind of lost. I was wondering how his wife lost her job, so he just ups and leaves. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. He just gets up and leaves and doesn't look back. This could be him mentally trying to calm down and make better decisions and figure out where he's going, okay? But it could be in a literal sense where he jetted and he doesn't plan to come back, okay? In order for you to figure out, I'd have to do the 24th reading, okay? Because this is the last card for the 23rd of January, okay? And when I was saying that a while ago, I hit 46 minutes and 46 seconds. I don't know why that happened, okay? So, I don't know. I never looked up the meaning of 4646 for angel numbers. I don't know if that's meaningful, okay? You can look it up and see if it's relevant, okay? So I hope you guys appreciate the reading. Click the like button, subscribe, share, okay? I appreciate it, all right? Take care. And if you need a personal reading or would like to make a donation, look in the description box for the links, okay? All right.